wildest shin also.
Oh,
He's
not going to see cleaner.
Boom, and across.
A Jéssica tem esse cruzado da frente muito potente. Toda hora ela tenta.
Uma bomba míssel de direita da Jéssica! Bomba míssel de direita da Jéssica!
Kickboxing affair here in Spain.
Oh my God! This is it is done!
Oh my God!
Wrestler with a huge knockout step.
Ale sprawy prosty w wykonaniu Eweliny Woźniak! Ciężki knockout! Ani tybetu!
Чеф его прижимает сейчас теперь была в сетке.
Смотрим, здесь на выходе из борьбы. Подступить очень в голову, правда, высоту, ударился.
Ooh, that's going to be it. Big overhand right, and that's going to be the only thing that's needed for this fight. But one shot is all it takes. Big knockout. Big overhand right. Lands perfectly.
Step into the unforgiving world of mixed martial arts, where every punch has consequences and every second counts. This video is your front row seat to 21 minutes of insane knockouts that are so savage, so explosive, and so devastating. They'll leave you questioning whether what you just watched was even real. These aren't just ordinary finishes. They're pure moments of fight-ending chaos that explode in the blink of an eye. From spinning back fists to thunderous head kicks, from uppercuts that land like sledgehammers to brutal knees timed to perfection. This is a collection of the most jaw-dropping knockouts you won't believe actually happened. Each moment in this compilation is a testament to what makes MMA the most thrilling and dangerous sport on earth. It's not scripted. It's not choreographed. This is raw, real combat, where athletes lay everything on the line with one goal: finish or be finished. And what you're about to see are those very moments where fighters seize their opportunity, launch a strike, and change the course of fight, and often their entire career in an instant. These knockouts went viral for a reason. They're shocking, clean, violent, and unforgettable. The fighters featured in this video represent the full spectrum of the MMA world. Some are seasoned professionals who've headlined major promotions like the UFC, Bellator, and PFL. Others are breakout stars from Invicta, FC, or regional circuits, who are in global attention with a single, perfectly placed strike. But no matter where they come from, the one thing they all have in common is the ability to end a fight in a flash. And the results speak for themselves. The intensity of these moments isn't just about physical strength. It's about perfect timing, fight IQ, and the unteachable ability to stay calm under extreme pressure and deliver when it matters most. One of the most fascinating aspects of this compilation is how each knockout carries its own unique energy. Some unfold with brutal speed. An overhand right lands in the opening seconds, and the fight is over before the announcers can even finish their introductions. Others come after minutes of tactical exchanges. When one fighter finally finds the opening they've been waiting for, exploding into a violent finish that completely changes the pace. The variety keeps you on edge, You never know when a knockout is coming, only that it will, and it will hit hard. There's a kind of electricity in the air when a knockout is about to land. The crowd gets louder, the fighters get sharper, and then, boom, everything changes. The sound of leather on flesh, the gas of the fans, the referee diving in. It's a rush that can't be replicated anywhere else in sports. You'll see all of that and more here. Elbows that land like blades, shins that crash into skulls, and punches so fast they're almost invisible to the naked eye. And the reactions? Some fighters collapse like marionettes with their strings cut. Others freeze mid-motion before crumbling to the canvas, completely disconnected from consciousness. These are not just knockouts, they're unforgettable moments in time, captured forever on camera. The heart of this video is not just the finishes, but the fighters themselves. They come into the cage with months of preparation, years of training, and the hopes of their teams, families, and fans riding on their shoulders. And in a sport as ruthless as MMA, sometimes it all comes down to one mistake, or one moment of brilliance. The knockouts you see here are those moments, frozen in time, replayed over and over for good reason. They showcase everything we love about combat sports: danger, risk, beauty, violence, and triumph. There's a terrifying elegance in the way some of these finishes unfold, like the high kick that lands just as the opponent dips their head, knocking them out before their body even hits the floor. Or the flying knee that splits through a takedown attempt, launching the attacker skyward before they crash to the canvas unconscious. Some finishes are the result of sustained pressure, where a fighter breaks their opponent down with body shots and relentless combinations until the final strike seals the deal. Others are one-shot killers. Blink and you'll miss it moments where one fighter ends it all with a single, perfect strike. As you move through the video, the savagery escalates. Each clip seems to top the one before it, building tension and excitement with every second. The fighters are faster, sharper, more dangerous. And the consequences? More dramatic. You'll see fighters stiffen in fencing responses, their bodies locking up from the trauma of the knockout. You'll see referees rushing in to protect unconscious athletes, and you'll hear commentators lose their minds as another fight ends in jaw-dropping fashion. These are the finishes that break the internet, light up highlight reels, and send shockwaves through the MMA community. But beyond the chaos, there's real respect to be found here. These athletes step into the cage knowing the risks. They know that at any moment, one mistake could mean the end. And yet they do it anyway, again and again, for the love of the game. The fighters who win these bouts are celebrated for their precision and power, but the ones who fall also earn our admiration for their courage. Every knockout is built on mutual risk, and that shared danger is what makes MMA so magnetic.
Ollie Flynn with one of the craziest knockouts of the year. That's what he does. He digs it deep in that huge right hand and starches John Damone. That's just run by Badur. Right down the middle. Whoa, and he is
for Tricky Pitbull. Oh, good luck. This is it. We're done. We are done. This whips back, but couldn't do it. Look at this left hand right on the chin. Right over the top. Look at it here. Just fits it inside the right hand of Ryan.
you don't see
Get to the feet. And now you'll see him throw that. Oh! Right through. And now you'll see him throw that. Oh! Right through.
They want me to talk about contact lenses. They want me to talk about this. Acquiesces to it and gets put down for his.
This video also showcases the evolution of women's MMA. Once overlooked, female fighters are now among the most dynamic, dangerous, and skilled athletes in the sport. Their knockouts are every bit as savage and often more technical than their male counterparts. They've smashed stereotypes and proven, time and time again, that they belong in the conversation when it comes to the most insane knockouts in MMA history. In this compilation, you'll witness why the top female strikers are must-watch television. From lightning-fast combinations to one-punch power, these fighters leave nothing behind. Some of the best moments come when the underdog turns the tide with a perfectly timed counter. Others feature dominant athletes putting on a masterclass in controlled violence. Each knockout is a standalone piece of history, something that could be studied, broken down, and admired by fans, analysts, and fellow fighters alike. And yet, in the heat of the moment, all that matters is impact, how it landed, what it changed, and what came after. You'll notice how many of these knockouts went viral not just because of the technique, but because of the story. Maybe a fighter was on a losing streak and needed a win to stay on the roster. Maybe it was a debut and they announced themselves to the world with a finish so clean it couldn't be ignored. Maybe it was a grudge match and the knockout brought finality to months of trash talk. The emotion behind each finish adds weight. It's not just a win, it's a chapter closed, a statement made, a moment of destiny fulfilled. By the time the video nears its final minute, you'll be overloaded with adrenaline. Each new knockout feels like a gut punch, yet you can't look away. The anticipation builds, the replays show every angle, and the slow motion captures every ripple of impact. These are the kinds of knockouts that fans share with friends, that get clipped into montages, that go viral on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. They are unforgettable because they embody the purest form of fighting, the pursuit of victory through violence. This is more than just entertainment. It's a showcase of what happens when preparation, opportunity, and savage intent collide. Fighters don't land knockouts like these by accident. It's years of drilling, hours in the gym, and endless sacrifice that allows them to be that precise under pressure. And when it works, when the shot lands, it's one of the most electric moments in all of sports. This compilation is full of those moments, strung together in rapid-fire fashion to deliver one of the most intense, unforgettable viewing experiences possible. So buckle up. You're in for 21 minutes of mayhem. You'll see the fastest finishes, the most brutal reactions, and the kind of combat that defines what MMA is all about. This isn't just another highlight reel. This is a war zone, a crash course of destruction, and a masterclass in violence. These are the knockouts you won't believe until you see them.
Hey, take the shot a moment ago. Always good to keep your opponent. Oh my goodness! Leonard with the right hand. Just an absolute crushing blow.
Any veteran of pride, so cognizant of the by Javi Ayala. We're done.
Overhand right, stepped into it. Bang!